As Congress scrambles to reach a deal on another round of federal coronavirus aid before the end of the year, a bipartisan group of lawmakers Wednesday circulated new details surrounding the $908 billion stimulus framework they introduced last week, though the outline is still light on specifics in some critical areas and there's no guarantee the framework will even become law, especially in light of a new offer that emerged from the White House on Tuesday evening. Here's what you need to know about the bipartisan plan. The fate of the bipartisan effort was thrown into doubt Tuesday evening by the announcement of a new proposal from the White House worth $916 billion. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin signaled in a statement that the plan, which includes state and local aid, liability protections and $600 stimulus checks down from $1,200 in the CARES Act, but no additional federal supplemental unemployment benefits, has the backing of President Trump, McConnell, and House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy R-Calif. Democratic leaders were quick to reject the White House's offer and reiterate their support for the $908 billion bipartisan offering, especially given the major reduction in unemployment benefits that Mnuchin proposed. The bipartisan talks are the best hope for a bipartisan solution, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi D-Calif, and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer D.N.Y. said in a joint statement. The president's proposal starts by cutting the unemployment insurance proposal being discussed by bipartisan members of the House and Senate from $180 billion to $40 billion. That is unacceptable. McConnell Tuesday suggested eliminating liability relief and state and local aid from the bipartisan stimulus plan entirely to expedite a deal, since those two issues have created major delays in negotiations. Democratic leadership immediately rejected that idea, with Schumer describing the move as an attempt to sabotage bipartisan negotiations. The $908 billion framework was brought forward last week by a group of centrist senators including Joe Manchin D.W.V.A., Susan Collins R-Maine, and Mitt Romney R-Utah, along with the Problem Solvers Caucus, a group of 25 Democrats and 25 Republicans in the House of Representatives in a last-ditch effort to revive relief talks in Washington before the end of the year. When the plan was released, the lawmakers said that it comprised $348 billion in new money and $560 billion in unspent funds repurposed from the CARES Act, which passed in March. President-elect Biden has come out in support of the effort, which he considers a down payment, ahead of additional relief measures after he takes office next year. White House economic advisor Larry Kudlow suggested Monday that President Trump would, likely, sign the $908 billion legislation, depending on the policy details, though Trump's stance on the bill may have changed given the new White House offer.